When you're with Kelsey, the whole world stops. All you can see is her brilliant smile, the glimmer in her gigantic brown eyes, and somehow all she seems to see is you also. Her world also stops. You feel overcome by her warmth, which wraps around you like a hug, as she gives you all of her attention, as if there's nothing she would rather listen to in the whole world than the words that you have to share. Suddenly, you are the most important person in the room because Kelsey's whole world has stopped for you. Never in my life have I ever seen anyone so easily able to gift this type of reverence back to her until Andrew. I'll never forget the first time that I saw him look at her. The moment was breathtaking. His world stopped for her. Do you hear me? His world stopped for her. And with that, I knew. Deep in my bones, I knew. Andrew Westall, you are the one for Kelsey. Now, flash forward 5 years, almost to the day, and we are all gathered here. Our collective worlds stopped to celebrate the most reverent love we have ever had the honor of witnessing. So without further ado, a toast to the bride and groom. May your love continue to inspire us all forevermore.
Kelsey and Andrew, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly?
Yes.
Are you prepared as you follow the path of marriage to love and honor each other for as long as both of you live?
Yes. I, Andrew, take you, Kelsey, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part.
I, Kelsey, take you, Andrew, for my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part.
Growing up with Kelsey was an experience. She was brilliant, she was bossy, and she was always terrifyingly determined. But in all seriousness, Kelsey has always been one of the most driven, compassionate, and fierce people that I know. And Andrew, the fact that she picked you, and more importantly, the fact that you picked her back, tells me everything I need to know about you, which is that you probably have a very strong tolerance for strong opinions. But watching you two together, the way you laugh and the way you support each other, the way that you seem somehow to always be on the same wavelength, like cats and stuff like that together. So, this is the end of my short speech. So here's to Kelsey and Andrew. May your life be full of joy, may your home be full of laughter, and may you always find your way back to each other, no matter what.
Kelsey, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Andrew, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Westall.
We found ourselves in a friend group that's stuck together for over a decade, and trust me, that's not stopping anytime soon. And I'll be honest, it's a little strange for me to call him Andrew, because for the 10 plus last years of my life, to me, he's been Westy. And I may be a bit biased because I claim to have given him that nickname. Westy's an incredible friend. not just because we bond over fantasy football, St. Louis sports, or music, but because he's the most loyal person I know. Westy made sure I was never left out of a good time. In my mind, I have a little ranking system for how people have helped me throughout my life and throughout the years, and Westy is a level 11 out of 10 assistant. But more than that, he's always been there. Loyal not just as a friend, but as a brother. And because of that, I always knew in my heart that Westy would end up with somebody amazing. Because the way he shows up in relationships, he puts others before himself. I remember the first time I met Kelsey, it was back at Mizzou during our senior year of college. It was at a Halloween party. And right away, I saw something different in my friend Westy. There was this spark, there was an excitement, there was motivation. It was the beginning of something super special. It was the blossom of an unstoppable team, Andrew and Kelsey. So with that, I've been waiting a long time to say this, and I want to introduce everybody in this room to the newest member of the BSM crew, Mrs. Westy. So here's to Mr. and Mrs. Westy. May your love stand the test of time, and I cannot wait to see what this team can do. Love you guys.
Some of you may not know this, but Andrew was a pretty good lacrosse player in high school. So good that he would continue to practice in the house, even without his stick. Now, what do I mean by this? Andrew would play his favorite game that he called Try to Get Past Me, where he would stand in front of me in a hallway, push me up against the walls like I was the opposing team, until either I screamed or my mom and dad came in the room. Now, as angering as this was when I was writing this speech, it stuck out to me that my whole life I haven't been trying to get past you, but I've been trying to be like you. I followed you to CBC, then went on to Mizzou, and now I get to follow your lead as we transition into husbands. So Andrew, I don't say it enough, but thanks for being a great big brother and a great role model. And to Kelsey, Dr. Kelsey. We are so blessed to welcome you into our family. It's obvious to highlight how smart and determined you are, but your big heart, your great sense of humor, and your patience, which we all know you're going to need with Andrew, have made it clear to us why Andrew fell in love with you. So I'm going to end you tonight with a quote from one of the greatest artists of our generation, Will Ferrell. More specifically, Andrew's hot costume for countless Halloweens, Ricky Bobby, who said, "If you ain't first, you're last." Well, Andrew, after today, I think it's safe to say you'll be in first place for the rest of your life. Cheers to the happy couple.
We met Westy on a trip to Nashville together, Kelsey and Westy's senior year, and Kelsey was actually in a walking boot at the time, hobbling around, not great, whatever. And I will never forget the first time Westy met Kelsey, he was sure about her. Even with her little walking boot, even being a little drunk mess, whatever it was, he was sure about her from the moment he met her, which was all like I could ever have possibly prayed for her. And they've turned out to be such a beautiful couple together, and we're even more excited to have both of them back in St. Louis for more fun. So anyway, everyone, love these two. Let's raise a glass to the Westalls. How about it?